guys, Kayla
and Jim,
and welcome back to another Meteorology Monday.
Today we are going to talk about the Night of the Twisters movie.
Yes, the long waited for Meteorologist reacts to the Night of the Twister. Here we go. Got some storm chasing happening.
That's right.
Stan, there's a beautiful anvil cloud forming about 2 miles east of here.
Looks promising for tornadoes or storms.
I don't see an anvil.
I don't see an anvil.
That's okay.
There's supposed to be one though, at least he knew that.
That build up, that anticipation.
Yes, with the 3-cup anemometer. Still no anvil.
If it's light enough for him to pick that up and to put it into place without a whole lot of effort, is that actually going to stay?
Normally they're like 300 pounds, aren't they?
They're very heavy, yeah.
Like
it takes
concrete.
like 2 or 3 people to get it.
Yeah.
I'm confirming a storm moving southeast. Bizarre patterns, really picking up intensity. Possible twisters.
There we go. We have some dark clouds.
Stan, we've got a twister. It's
Whoa!
forming not a mile from here, heading south.
Well, don't get too close. You're right, man. This is bizarre. As unpredictable as I've seen.
Is that a hurricane?
A hurricane
Let's
over
pause
Nebraska.
Hang on a second. What? That's not what a tornado looks like. The entire storm does not swirl counterclockwise. It looks more like a hurricane over Nebraska.
Maybe it'll get better.
We're off to a 50-50 start. Let's keep watching. Nice use of binoculars.
Nice use of some CGI.
Mommy, look what I made for you!
Oh, now the element of danger.
Oh no!
We gotta ramp this up more.
I don't know why they can't see the tornado barreling towards them, but...
You live in Nebraska,
you should know.
you would know that this is bad weather coming.
Sam? Yeah? Where are the chickens? I don't know! Hey!
Hey! Midwesterner! Who knows about storms?
Hey!
Get inside!
Tornado! What? Twister!
Wow.
Honey! Sarah, come on! In the root cellar, hurry!
Maybe they didn't quite see it because the house was in the way, but you would think the changing weather conditions would have,
Yeah.
and the roar.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like
Okay.
Twister quality.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of realistic in terms of the,
Color me impressed.
you know, that's not bad.
Oh, here we go. We're intercepting the tornado. I don't see a wall cloud or anything.
Aww. It evaporates after it destroys the house.
Doing so good. It was, the potential was
Did you see the
high.
look on his face?
The look on our face. It's like it was going. Oh. Well.
Well, it had entertainment value.
It did. It was very Twister-esque.
Yep.
Very nice.
The twister coming down, and
Came
I
down
mean,
a
you could see
bit
it's
quick.
definitely coming down with CGI, but as it's coming across, you know, it had a real kind of feel to it a little
Yeah.
bit as it came across. You know,
Yeah.
props to them for that.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It looked realistic. It had like a little debris cloud and not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Let's check another clip.
I've been impressed so far. Nice poofy clouds.
I'm
Beautiful
telling
time
you,
lapse.
It's anti-cyclonic. It's heading south, not north.
It can't be, not in this hemisphere.
I know what I saw. It's a rogue weather pattern. I know it's the wrong season. I know it's too cold, and I know it just happened.
Hang on a second. Anti-cyclonic just means that it's rotating clockwise instead of counterclockwise. Not that it's going south instead of north.
Right. So maybe what they're intending is it's not only is the system rotating anti-cyclonic, but it's also moving from north to south.
Okay.
So they're kind of throwing that in there to kind of show this is so abnormal.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's keep
All right,
let's
keep
keep
going.
going. Okay. Anti-cyclonic cyclones can happen. I can't tell in that clip if it's actually rotating clockwise or not.
Yeah, I can't tell either, but... So, tornadoes do spin anticyclonically or in a clockwise pattern from time to time. It's rare.
Very rare.
But
not
it does happen.
Unheard of.
Yep. You can get them from thunderstorms that actually have a bowed out segment. So the top part, you know, as it's bowing out, you know, the top part will spin in a cyclonic fashion and the bottom part will spin in an anti-cyclonic fashion. And so you'll get some spin ups there. The ones usually that are anti-cyclonic are on the south side and they don't last that long and they're typically not as strong, but they have been strong, you know, in times past. So it just depends on what gets more support.
There's always a rogue weather system.
There's always... Yeah.
See that cumulus over Avena? Huh? Big fluffy clouds, they're called cumulus.
They are?
So he knows it's a cumulus cloud.
It is a cumulus cloud.
And yet the meteorologist said there was an anvil.
How does this teenager know more than the meteorologist? Give this kid a degree.
Maybe this part here, but that's not, no. An anvil wouldn't be...
An anvil would be like so well defined. It looks like an anvil. It's got the this and the this and the this and it.
It almost looks like as you play this, there's capping that's going on.
They definitely picked the wrong day to film the clouds.
Yeah.
Because this is clearly a fair weather day. This is your average day. They just went outside and pointed a camera at the sky. As a meteorologist, you can tell that there ain't nothing happening in the atmosphere because the clouds are hitting a layer and they're stopping. So there's like, in order for storms to happen, it has to break through that cap and explode and like storms happen and then tornadoes and yada yada yada. But these clouds are just kind of like boop, like booping up against the top like little fluffy marshmallows.
It's almost like, because you can see the base is darkening a little bit, but it's almost like if they waited another 30 minutes, they could have broken that cap and could have gotten the pictures that they were looking for.
This was probably filmed in the late morning, early afternoon, around lunchtime.
Right.
But storms happen at like 4 p.m. So if they just gave it a little bit, like 2, 3, 4 o'clock, probably could have gotten the shots they were looking for. Moving on to clip number 3. Got some dark clouds. That's what you look like at the weather service, right? Gosh darn it. What is that?
With the piece of paper, like the die-fax back in the day. The die-fax printouts and...
What is happening? What is this?
What is that? There's no color coding on that. It's just dark over...
South Dakota?
Well, there's Nebraska. There's Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota.
It's an entire hurricane is sitting over this. Where's the squall line? Where's the cold front? Where's the low pressure system? But it's also, can we point out that there was an anti-cyclonic system? And this is the textbook definition of a cyclone. This is rotating completely counterclockwise. There ain't no part of this storm that could possibly be rotating clockwise. The entire storm system is rotating like this. There's no bowing, there's no little spin-offs anywhere. Everything is moving cyclonically.
The only thing I could possibly think of is that the storm he's looking at is back over here, which is moving from north to south. That's it. But there would still be cyclonic rotation to that individual storm.
Correct.
Trying to give them the benefit of the doubt.
This radar image does not have any key to it to say what anything means. Is this a radar? Is this a pressure map? Is this like...
It looks like a satellite image.
Satellite? What is this?
It almost looks like a water vapor.
Water vapor.
Infrared imagery that they're color coding, which you don't know what the color code is.
I digress.
Let's hear what they have to say.
Predicting snow where you are. Now what is going on here? These instruments don't lie.
Yeah? And neither do I. I'm gonna document this.
Well, then head upstate.
No, downstate. I'm going to Blainsworth stand.
Downstate, Bob. This activity is moving northeast.
I'll call you.
At least it's moving northeast.
But is it? Because didn't the storm chaser tell him in an earlier clip that things were moving north to south?
South.
So then why would he tell him to go northeast? Unless he's seeing something else. Don't they usually default to what the storm chaser's doing because they're the boots on the ground?
On the ground, yeah.
You know, hey, I'm seeing this. This is moving north to south. I'm gonna follow this. Okay, go for it.
The instruments never lie. Have they seen the GFS 3 days out? The instruments never lie. What is this, 1997? You have no idea what the future has in store for you.
Clip number 4.
What do you know about tornadoes? Huh? You're from California. What can you possibly know? Nay, on my tornado report. Yeah, but you cheated. Okay, look. Dannebrook and St. Paul are both north of Blainsworth, right? Yeah, so? So tornadoes always move from southwest to northeast. This one can only possibly get farther away from us, not closer. What is that?
Okay, let's go. Grab that window right there.
Are they opening the windows?
Yeah, this clip is full of a couple of things here, so.
Okay, let's pause it there for a second.
Yep. So,
okay, good on them for the southwest to northeast. It doesn't always do that, but it is typically doing that.
good on him for getting an A in his report.
Yeah, even
Bad
though
on
he
him for
cheated.
cheating.
But then they're
How about-
why are they opening the windows?
How about opening up the windows? That was some pretty old folklore from back in the day, that when you've got a tornado nearby, the pressure difference between what's in your house and what's outside causes the windows to blow out. So back in the day, they used to tell people to open the windows to equalize the pressure.
Oh!
But they found out later that that was totally false.
And debris can smash your windows.
And yeah.
And now they can just, the debris can just get into your house.
Yeah, absolutely. So, not good. But comment below if you've heard of that as well. Opening up windows, doing some other things like that that actually has been proven later in science to go, no, those aren't necessary.
Those are some atrocious curtains, though. Judging their curtain choices.
We're not judging the curtain choices, we're judging the, you know, the meteorological content.
I'm judging the curtain choices.
She'll judge the curtains.
Judge the meteorology and your curtains. Clip number 5.
Clip number 5.
Oh no.
Because the Weather Channel will save the day.
Always.
Siren? Did you make up your mind? News the sky. Well, I was trying to get the Weather Channel, and then the whole thing just went blank. What does that thing mean?
Oh no.
Basically, it means we're in deep trouble.
Sure.
Okay.
We're just gonna move on.
Dad, I gotta go home.
We have to go home!
This will be alright.
You need to grab the baby.
Get the small human upstairs! You're supposed to be watching him!
Okay.
Curtains are still there.
Get up.
Oh no, crib fall over. Oh,
Oh no! I would not let this teenager watch my child again after this. Beautifully lined up with the back.
And the baby's not crying this entire time. Crib flipped over. Now the baby cries. Okay, let's just put it this way. When this one was little, I couldn't walk past her door with it being closed without her waking up and going, "Ah!" Tornado flips this kid's crib. No crying whatsoever.
I don't know what's more unrealistic, that part or the tornado itself.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think your mom's home.
this an earthquake or a tornado? What's happening?
Yeah. It just stopped and now it's back again. And
it's just outside their window, destroying the walls upstairs, and then it stopped, and now we're back at it. Okay. What the holy heck? All it was doing was shizzling pans, and then the refrigerator flew out the side of the house?
let's just note that the ping pong table was going in an anti-cyclonic manner.
Okay, I'm done with this one. I can't watch anymore. That did it for me.
Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clip 6, I believe.
I've got a car if it hasn't been blown out of the parking lot.
Really?
I shouldn't be sitting around here anyway. I'm supposed to be working.
Right, you're a...
Meteorologist?
Meteorologist, how nice.
And what do you do?
I'm an insurance claims adjuster.
A match made in heaven. A meteorologist and an insurance adjuster.
Well,
on to clip number 7.
Oh no.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh no.
Here it comes.
There's no place around here we can really take
Come from?
I hate to say it, but we best get the cars and make a run for it. Come on.
We're gonna outrun this twister. Ooh. Nice use of the lightning. This is why you don't chase at night.
Come on!
Windows are down. Continuity. Oh my heavens!
Let's go! Come on! Calm down, Dad!
Alright, calm down.
We got
cows. Where did we hear of that one?
Whoa! Whoa! We've got sister tornadoes! Oh! It's Twister all over again! Oh my lord!
Is the windshield still blown out is the question as they keep driving.
Let's watch, let's watch!
So Bob made it safely. Yep, looks like it's still broken out.
Continuity. Whoa! Good use of the debris. Accurate.
Oh, he got knocked out, so now... No, the other one's driving.
Left, right, left, right. What?
The underpass.
Doing so good. Oh yes, let's just park. Okay, yeah. This is accurate. If you park under an overpass, this is what it'll look like, being sucked out of it because you're in a wind tunnel.
And just like that, it's over. So, what have we learned today?
Education time. Don't do that! And don't open your windows if there's a tornado. Do get to the basement.
Know that sometimes storms don't go from the southwest to northeast.
Yep. And anti-cyclonic cyclones are possible.
They are. And that tornadoes can occur at just about any time of the year, depending on the weather conditions that are occurring.
They hit on some pretty good points. They made a few mistakes, but I think it's up there in the twister range. Very realistic, you know, debris flying around everywhere. Unrealistic that a strong tornado like that, you wouldn't be sucked out of the car if you parked under an overpass because it acts like a large wind tunnel.
Okay, let's break it down. So
Break
we
it down.
have meteorological accuracy and entertainment value. So the meteorological accuracy on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being bad, 10 being wonderful, what would you say?
Well, it's definitely higher than Into the Storm.
Yeah.
I don't know, what would you put it at? Probably past 5.
Yeah, you know, probably.
Below 10.
It's kind of hard. I was going to say a 5 or a 6 because they kind of painted the meteorologist in the field and the meteorologist that was at the Weather
Yeah.
Bureau or whatever it was, the guy back at the office was kind of like, well, this ain't supposed to happen. Well,
What was the point of him?
it is.
It's happening whether you think it's supposed to or
Right.
not.
Most-
so deal with it.
Most meteorologists would be, you know,
Like, oh wow, okay, well what can we do about this? Like, what's gonna happen next?
right. Yeah, Bob, we are confirming this is moving north to south. Yeah, head south. Or what's your opinion? Where do you think you need to go next? And Hollywood tends to play this.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know we
The
could
boss,
do that.
the boss doesn't know what he's doing.
We just
but
have to ignore the boss.
Right, but the rogue employee knows, and so let's create that friction there. And so they kind of played on that.
Yeah.
But in terms of meteorological accuracy, in terms of their interaction, kind of seemed a little weak. The tornado, the way that they did it, the way they did the debris field, the way that they did the movement, the way they did that. Yeah, you know, it's definitely a 5 or a 6.
Yeah,
it's
I'd
not
say-
as good as Tornado,
I'd say
but
it's
definitely much better than Into the Storm.
Twister, not Tornado.
Twister.
The movie's called Twister.
Twister. What am I talking about? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, they were a good 50-50 on everything. There was a relationship between a meteorologist in the field and a meteorologist behind a desk, but they didn't get the relationship quite as accurate as what it actually is. They got that there's tornadoes and that you need anvils and storms and wall clouds and all that, but they didn't show any of it. The one kid said that there were cumulus clouds, and there were cumulus clouds, but it was shot kind of at the wrong part of the day. I'm just kind of nitpicking now, but yeah, 5 or a 6.
5 or a 6?
Yeah, even 50-50.
And how about entertainment value?
Definitely entertaining. Of course it's entertaining.
I'd give it a solid 8. So there you have it.
There we go.
Night of the Twisters.
We have finally done it. I feel like our meteorologist reacts is sort of complete now. We've got another big one down.
Another big one down. Another check in the checkbox.
There we go. And as always, if you have other movies for us to react to, leave them in the comments below so we will pick one next time. And as always, if you like what you saw today, be sure to click the like button and subscribe down below so you never miss another Meteorology Monday. What else can they find in the description box?
They can also see links to our other social media sites for Facebook and Instagram, as well as our Patreon page and our website.
There we go. Until next time, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Jim.
Thanks for watching.
And happy
Night of the Twisters.